Hi everybody and welcome. This is episode 2, part 2, Phil and Tess 27 days in the Philippines. From the 2nd of September 2016, Tess and I have just 27 days to be together before I have to fly back to the UK. I only have 8 days left and we're going to share some of those days with you using photographs and movies. And along the way, we're hopefully going to give you some useful information. So let's get on with it. Our transport for the next few weeks will be buses, tricycles and not forgetting our feet. They will get us where we're going to. It's market day in Batis today, so we're going to go around to the bus terminal, catch a bus from Dumaguete and go to Batis. I remember how busy it was in the marketplace. The hustle, the bustle, I love it. Being kicked in the shins. No, it wasn't like that, I'm only joking. We spent quite a lot of time looking around the market stores. Especially the clothing stalls. I think they call it ukai. Tess is always looking for sexy shorts and sexy tops. And I hope she finds some. Hey! After we'd finished looking around the market stalls, we jumped on a tricycle and headed off for the boulevard. The tricycle took us right up the boulevard to the very end, which we would call in the UK the pier end. It's where they moor the pump boats. And either side, as you're driving up this concrete road, which is above sea level obviously, otherwise we'd all get wet, there are boats moored on either side, fishing boats, pump boats. And from here you can hire the boats, the pump boats, and they can take you out to the sandbar. And some people even hire them for the day and go out dolphin watching. Load up the food, load up the drink and go out for the day watching dolphins. We're back on the tricycle now, going back to Batis to catch a bus to Dumaguete. And this is the noise a serious bus makes when it's travelling down the road. It's time to change our transport. When I get back to Dumaguete, I'm going to rent a motorbike. Now Tess knows she can't ride one, but I know I can ride one. However, I've never been on one in my life, so it should be interesting. And guess what happened? When I went and rented it and went on the test drive, I fell off the darn thing. But it was only a little fall. Why did I come to the Philippines? Only one reason, Tess. I already had feelings for Tess, I knew that. So coming to the Philippines was the only thing I could do to confirm those feelings. And also to find out if Tess felt the same. Unfortunately she did. So on the 22nd of September 2016 we actually got engaged. And as part of our celebration, the following day, we jumped on our motorbike and off we went in the direction of Darwin to find a beach where we could go for a swim and just laze around in the sunshine. However, we did get sidetracked. We were travelling down the road and then Tess spotted a market, so we stopped. And it turned out it was a place called Malatapai Wharf. And it's where the boats go for Apple Island. The market itself is for foodstuffs and livestock. It's mainly a livestock market. So we didn't stay very long, just enough time to take a few pictures. We then went back to Darwin and ended up at a place called Caesar's Beach. As you will have noticed, there are not many pictures or videos of me. That's usually because I'm behind the camera rather than in front of it. And at the time of doing this, when we were taking our photographs and our videos, we didn't know we were going to start a channel on YouTube. So I'm only using up the footage that is available, not specially made for YouTube. But we still hope that you're enjoying our efforts. Another fabulous day, back to the hotel for tea and crumpet. And tomorrow, CASARORO Falls. Really looking forward to that. CASARORO Falls is a spectacular place and it's very peaceful, especially if you're on your own. You will need a guide and there's usually one waiting at the top for you. Just to warn you, there are 350 steps down. That means you've got to come back up them as well. You might not feel it straight away, but certainly the following day you'll be in a lot of agony because your muscles will rebel on you. When you get to the bottom of the steps, you have a very rugged walk towards the waterfall. There's no pathways, everything's been washed away by floods in previous years. So just take care. Try and wear something sensible on your feet. You don't necessarily need hiking boots, but sandals with a firm sole or training shoes would do. Now you are allowed to swim near the waterfall, but I wouldn't get too close to the waterfall. That is 100 feet high and the water falling from it hurts and it can actually drown you. But you can swim in the pool if you wish to. Ideally, just take a picnic, enjoy yourself, chill out for a few hours. It's great down there, wonderful. Only 4 days left. Tomorrow we're going to go for a swim again. We're going back to the beach in Darwin. And the day after that we're going to go to Tanhai Boardwalk. From Tanhai city centre, the boardwalk is approximately 5.5 kilometres away. If you don't have your own transport, use a tricycle. And when you get there, you can either ask them to wait, but if you're going to be a few hours, ask them to come back and then pay them upon return. Or you could do what we did. We got the guy's phone number and called him when we wanted him to pick us up. Hidden beneath the mango trees is the boardwalk, and the tide comes in under your feet. There are places to sit where you can just watch the tide come in. You can watch the local wildlife. It is a nature reserve as well. It's a very beautiful spot. And if you walk around, you'll find a large platform. Part of that platform there is a little rickety ladder which you can actually climb down to get down to the beach, which is what we did on the day we visited in 2016. It's a beautiful spot. When you arrive at the boardwalk, there's a little hut there and you'll have to sign a book. Now it's absolutely free to get in, but you can do, if you wish to, leave some money just to say thank you. It's up to you guys. Now tomorrow we've got to return our motorbike, not till late in the afternoon, so we've planned a road trip. Tomorrow is the 28th of September, which is my last day. The day after, on the 29th, early afternoon, I leave Dumaguete and head for Manila. I can honestly say I'm not looking forward to that at all. So until we return the motorbike, we're going to go out and have a joyride on it, a bit of a road trip in the morning. So we headed up to Valencia in the mountains. And the last thing I expected was to come face to face with a deadly snake, a pit viper, whose venom can kill you in about 10 minutes. If you're lucky, you can last up to an hour, but not much longer. We just pulled over to have a drink and then these two young boys, both under the age of 10, came out of the jungle area carrying this snake on a stick. Hey Joe, do you want to buy a snake? What do you say to a question like that? Obviously, no thank you, but I will take a picture of it if you don't mind. And I did. After that excitement, we finished our drink, climbed back on the motorbike and set off for Zamboanguita. We stopped at Malatapai Wharf because they had ukai for sale. Not allowed to drive past ukai. Anyway, eventually we did get to Zamboanguita. Zamboanguita itself is a small seaside town. And if you're interested in putting your snorkel on and your flippers, there are plenty of dive resorts in the area. And Zamboanguita is probably the best place to catch a bump boat to go to Apo Island, and you can perhaps go swimming with turtles. We stayed in the gardens in front of the municipal hall, very beautiful, and we just chilled out and we started to reminisce about our 27 days together and how sad it was that I would be going home tomorrow. But I decided that we would go back to Dumaguete and go to the Bethel Hotel where we could get Hallo Hallo, which is a special dessert. Been there before and it was very nice, so we're going to go and have another one. So we'll see you back in Dumagetti. Well, that's it. My 27 days with Tess has come to an end, but it's not the end of me and Tess. I promised Tess I would be back in March 2017 at the latest. So tomorrow I catch the plane and fly back to the UK. Still not looking forward to it. Tess and I both hope that you've enjoyed what we've tried to do here, and I share our first 27 days together with you, our start of our new life really. The next video will be out on the 17th of August and you'll be able to find out the reason I didn't come back in March 2017. Tess and I would like to thank you for watching and being there. If you've enjoyed it and you would like to help us out because we're a new channel, please subscribe if you've not already done so. Also press the like button, that's very important as well. It always helps a new channel when you get all these presses. If you've got anything to say that is nice, not nasty, you can leave a comment, you can ask a question below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. In the meantime, look after yourselves and we'll see you on August the 17th at 4 p.m. Listen guys, take care, bye bye for now.